The NFL's Final Four all overcame i.njuries to star players. The list of players sitting out this weekend's conference championships is almost as impressive as the starting lineups: Julian Edelman, Carson Wentz, Dalvin Cook, Hightower, Allen Robinson, Sam Bradford. Following the NFL's season of carnage that claimed the likes of, among others, Aaron Rodgers, Richard Sherman, Kam Chancellor, J.J. Watt, DeShaun Watson, Odell Beckham Jr. and Joe Thomas, this year's Final Four all overcame not only the odds, Minneapolis Miracle, anyone, but devastating injuries to key starters. We have a tough and resilient team, Philadelphia Eagles defensive end Chris Long said of the NFC's top seed, which is missing its second-year QB in Wentz, an MVP hopeful when he blew out in December. Even before Wentz's injury thrust backup Nick Foles into the starting job for the playoffs, the Eagles lost 9-time Pro Bowl left tackle Jason Peters, playmaking middle linebacker Jordan Hicks, versatile return specialist Darren Sproles, and special teams captain Chris Maragos. Yet, here they are, 60 minutes from Minneapolis and Super Bowl 52. I think that starts at the top with Doug, because he sets the tone for being resilient and even-keeled, Long said of his coach, Doug Peterson. At the end of the day, we have a tough group of guys. So do the Minnesota Vikings, who are trying to reach their first Super Bowl in more than 4 decades and fulfill mantra to bring it home and become the first NFL team to play the title game in its own stadium. And they're doing so behind Case Keenum, who crashed Tom Brady's playoff party along with fellow perennial backup Foles and Jacksonville Jaguars QB Blake Bortles. Together, the 4 quarterbacks left standing have a combined 5 Super Bowl rings, 2 NFL MVP awards and 4 Super Bowl MVP trophies. Brady, of course, owns all of that hardware himself. Such is the panorama of these playoffs following a season of pain in which so many superstars were rendered sideline spectators with broken bones, snapped ligaments, torn muscles. Keenum replaced an injured Bradford, who had replaced an injured Teddy Bridgewater. Bradford, now back in uniform as Keenum's backup, blew out a knee in the first month of the season, as did rookie running back Cook, who needed reconstructive surgery to repair a torn ACL. Behind resilient coach Mike Zimmer, who resisted the urge to quit just before he got the Vikings head coaching gig in 2014, Minnesota rolled right along. Keenum deftly took over for Bradford, and Jerick McKinnon and Latavius Murray became a productive backfield tandem. "We've got a bunch of fighters on this team," Zimmer said. "They've been a resilient bunch all year long. I expect it to continue to be that way." The Patriots are also a bunch of fighters. They reached their 7th straight AFC title game despite losing Edelman, Brady's top target, to a torn ACL in the preseason, and Hightower to a torn chest muscle in November. Play caller Josh McDaniels and Brady, who led New England to a 5th Super Bowl title last year despite the absence of Rob Gronkowski, adjusted accordingly to Edelman's absence with another terrific year. Linebacker Kyle Van Noy stepped in for Hightower and ranked 3rd on the team with 73 tackles and 2nd with 5.5 sacks despite missing 3 of the final 5 games with a calf injury. Van Noy's sack total was just a half sack shy of Hightower's career high set in 2014. "The thing about KV is he's very versatile," said Patriots safety and defensive captain Devin McCourty. "So we've used him a bunch of different ways. He's been a big asset to our team." The Jaguars are the healthiest of the remaining playoff teams. They have only one opening day starter on injured reserve, former Pro Bowl receiver Robinson, who tore his left ACL on Jacksonville's opener. 4 months removed from reconstructive surgery, Robinson is now traveling with the team, so he'll be on the sideline Sunday at New England, serving as a mentor to a receiving corps. "Every person in this locker room put in a lot of work to get to this point, with me being one of them," said Robinson, who was poised for another big year after dominating the league's best secondary in training camp. His injury on Jacksonville's 3rd offensive snap created a huge void for the offense. Marquise Lee and Allen Hurns tried to pick up the slack, but they ended up on the sideline at one point with injuries, too. leaving rookies Keelan Cole and Dede Westbrook to assume bigger roles. Cole, an undrafted rookie from tiny Kentucky Wesleyan, had 42 catches for 748 yards and 3 scores in the regular season. He added a clutch 45-yard catch that set up a late TD in Jacksonville's 45-42 stunner at Pittsburgh last week. "I wish I could just wake up tomorrow and feel like I did September 9th, Robinson said, "but I understand it's going to be a process. I know I'll be back to that point and better." Like so many other stars, Robinson will be in street clothes Sunday, cheering on his teammates in hopes of getting a sideline pass to the Super Bowl. For more NFL coverage, http://www.pro32.app.org and http://www.twitter.com/app_NFL_ with contributions from App Pro Football writers Rob Mattey and Dave Campbell and App Sports writers Mark Long and Kyle Hightower. Follow our email Andres Stapleton on Twitter, http://twitter.com/arniestapleton.